Hey, what's going on? This is Rob Frazier here. This video, I want to talk about why the Kalatu blog. And basically, I'm just going to cover some of the benefits, if you will, and as to why I chose this blogging platform as the hub of my online sort of business empire, if you will. But basically, before I really get into it, I just want to take a quick second. And I know there's a lot more little spokes here that I could actually add, but just for the sake of this video, trying to keep it somewhat short. Basically, the blog is basically the center of everything. And I will say, YouTube, for example, I've had a YouTube channel shut down because of haters, and that's supposed to be a Y right there. That's supposed to be a YT for YouTube, but I don't know what the heck that is. But any which way, YouTube is a video blog in essence. But what I've found, and I'm sure other people have found too, is that there are certain other people out there who don't agree with these businesses and they flag your videos. They flag your videos a certain amount of times and YouTube will shut you down. Now, and I'm actually go here and turn off, I got Facebook going, I got a few other things going. But either which way, people come in and they will flag your videos and then YouTube will shut your channel down. Now, is it right? No, but regardless, it's a part of, cost of doing business. So, that being said, a written blog, people can't flag your written content. Nowhere where Google shut your content down. And give me a second, I gotta shoo my dog out of here. Whenever I like to do videos, she wants to come up and see why am I talking so loud. But the blog is like the center of everything. It's where you can create content, you can have a step-by-step training process, you can share them on social media for traffic, you can create a team sort of culture around your blog. And if someone has questions, hey, refer to this blog post. Another thing I like to do with blogs is schedule them. Like, for example, I'll write about my business, and then if I go on vacation, I'll use what's called Hootsuite and automatically share my blog on my social media sites at different times throughout the day, still marketing my business, free marketing, while I'm out, on vacation or whatever. So, you can do the same thing with your YouTube as well, but just understand that YouTube and your blog, written blog, is essentially the same thing. But again, those are just a couple of the, the benefits and why you should create a blog. And not to mention, people find you on the internet. I'm going to just put search engine. People do find you. You don't have to be on the first page. People find my stuff all the time. Right now, I get anywhere from 20 to about 40-ish leads from my content. I have so much content out there all over the place. And I don't just write on my Kalatu blog. I will write on my blog. I will write an article on LinkedIn, social media, and then I point it to my blog. I'll write an article on IBO Toolbox, point it to my blog. I'll write a post on Facebook and have a link to my blog. You see what I'm saying? So there's just so much you can do with that, and all the while it's still promoting your primary business. At the end of each blog post, I will always have a link to my CP, and that's going to be capture page, and that's going right now to my Four Corners funnel. Now, again, this can be anything. Four Corners, you can trade it out for Traffic Monsoon. You can trade it out for your primary business. Just understand that this is how you get exposure. This is how people find you online. And there's just so many good things that you get from blogging. Even if you suck, my blogs suck. If you go to my Kalatu blog and you search through all of my old posts, you will see some suck-ass writing that I did. 1,000 blog posts. I didn't start on top of it. Some of my stuff absolutely sucks. Now, I can admit that. But again, some of my stuff is great. And for example, if I'm going out on vacation or something, I just click on this blog post, how to get Four Corners signups. Again, my primary business. What I'll do is I'll take this blog post and I'll use Hootsuite. And I'll schedule this blog post to go out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, on Sunday. And then when people read my blog posts, They can click on, click on my sites or whatever and opt into my marketing pages there. So again, and I got some dressing up to do with that. But again, like I said, some of my blog posts suck. But again, some are pretty dang good. So those are just some of the benefits as to why I do it. Again, every single day you should be writing a blog post. This is my last one, how I blew up my traffic monsoon business. Again, you can, promote Four Corners, you can promote traffic monsoon, and I generally, mostly I switch between these two. I'm a big believer in multiple streams of income. When you have so much content out there, people will go through both funnels and you'll get signups in both if you're using any of my share codes. So again, that's that. Also, especially with Empower Network, they have it's a lot of people look at Empower Network and they think it's just a biz op. It is not a biz op. It is it's not kind of. It's actually a mastermind group of a lot of marketers, because quite a few of these people promote other businesses and they use Empower Network to kind of hobnob, rub elbows with other successful marketers. And especially when you listen to this audio of the week, this is just the back office of Empower Network. And you get this if you just get the blogging platform and the affiliate option. You get access to all this. I highly suggest the blog, the affiliate option, and the inner circle. But again, depending on where you're at, just get the blog, or just get the blog and affiliate option and just make this the center of your marketing. Again, you point it all towards your primary business. In my case, for the most part, I send about 80% of my traffic mainly to Four Corners and about 20% through Traffic Monsoon. But again, in my Four Corners funnel, Traffic Monsoon is a part of it. So it's kind of like the same thing if you ask me. A lot of people follow me. They may get confused because I'm doing advanced things out there, because I'm always experimenting. As a marketer, you can't just put yourself in one box. I'm going to use this sales funnel, and I'm going to only do this, and I'm going to beat it to death. It doesn't necessarily work that way. So you have to be flexible. So what I do, I got the basic blogging Kalatu Blog. I listen to these audios. Listen to them. Every single time you listen to them, you'll get personal development, mindset, tips on marketing. This is where I learned a lot about influence, persuasion, how to set up your marketing funnels. This right here is where I learn how to be a good marketer. Here, and the last place I go to is here. Complete Fast Start Training, right here. This right here, when you click on that, these videos is absolutely everything you really need to know to be a great marketer. And again, I listen to these every day. Every single day I come in here, and I'll go in order. I'll listen to lesson 1 one day. Next day I'll listen to lesson 2. Next day I'll listen to lesson 3. And I'll just keep repeating. This keeps me motivated, keeps me pumped up, keeps me more moving forward in my business. And I'm trying to talk a little loud because, again, I live on a busy street in Oceanside, and there's a loud siren going off in the background. Every time I do videos, I get sirens going. And in the past, I would be like, oh no, I got to stop the video because the siren's going on in the background. But now I just say, screw it. It's just where I live. But any which way, I listen to this all the time. This helps me in my language patterns. This helps me learn how to sell better. And again, I use all of this information and I fire it all towards my primary business funnel. So it's not meant to distract. It's meant to help you become a better marketer, because you can't make more money and still be the same person. You have to keep seeking out new information to learn more, to know how to do more, to learn how to be more, to have more conviction in your voice. And then when you have conviction and you know what you're talking about, that's when you're going to influence people to join your business. So it's not just, a blog. It's a marketing mastermind designed to help you make more money, to market better, to become a better marketer. And again, the system that we're using is, most of us are using either the Four Corners or the Traffic Monsoon funnels. But again, this is not meant to distract. Don't get it confused. Don't get it twisted. Look at my blog. You go to my blog, you see I talk about Monsoon, Four Corners Alliance. Monsoon, Four Corners Alliance. And I used to blog for some real estate agents till they fired me because I was putting too much emphasis in my own business. They were paying me $250 a week, and now I'm earning $500 plus a day online. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So, again, just look at my blog, ask me questions, take my blog posts, and write them in your own words, and have your link at the bottom. So, again, those are just a couple of things. Try not to make this video too long. I could talk about blogging all day long. It's how I get most of my signups outside of paid traffic. Now that I included blogging and paid traffic, it's a done deal. I mean, if you follow my blogging strategy, if you join me in Empower Network, get a Kalatu Blog, you'll be on my blogging training team, and you do the blogging and you do my paid traffic, it's a done deal. It's done. All you have to do is just follow the plan and you'll succeed. If you're watching this in a sales video, underneath this video, there's going to be a link to where you can get your blog, and then there's going to be a link to my paid traffic strategy. Each of those buttons are going to open up into a new window, but again, get the blog and then click on the other button that says paid marketing strategy or paid marketing plan. You'll see it. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll include those links in the description. Make sure you click on the links in the description underneath the video. My name is Rob Frazier. This plan is working, and it's based on traffic. You get enough blog content out there and you follow the paid traffic plan, enough people are going to come through your funnel to get signups to make money. And it's just that simple. No science, nothing crazy, just straight numbers. Rob Frazier here will talk.